All right, viewers, continuing our coverage of the SCO summit in Shenzhen, where leaders from across 24 nations are gathering to discuss key global issues. Latest developments coming in. Chinese state media reports that Beijing supports Armenia joining the SCO. Both sides have pledged firm mutual support, deeper cooperation across fields, and have formally established a strategic partnership. Meanwhile, Turkish President Recep Tayyip Erdogan has also arrived in Shenzhen for the summit. We're also learning that earlier Indian Prime Minister Narendra Modi and Chinese President Xi Jinping concluded a key bilateral. This comes amid global trade tensions and recent steps to ease travel and improve relations. On that note, let's listen into what Xi Jinping has said.
双方还要共同展现历史担当，坚持多边原则，携手推动世界多极化和国际关系民主化，为维护亚洲乃至世界和平和繁荣做出应有的贡献。
You've heard the Chinese president. He has stated that the world today is threatened by one single-centric transformation. The international situation is both fluid and chaotic. China and India are two of the biggest and oldest civilizational countries, the most populous countries which are a part of the global south, and therefore shoulder the historic responsibility of improving the well-being of both people with solidarity and rejuvenation of developing countries in order to ensure the progress of human societies. He's also highlighted that both countries should step up their historic responsibilities in order to uphold multilateralism, a multipolar world, and more democracy in international institutions, work together for peace and prosperity in Asia and around the world. Meanwhile, let's hop across to Shenzhen in China, where my colleague and NewsX World's senior executive editor Megha Sharma is joining us. She's bringing exclusive insights and real-time updates. Megha, quite the charged atmosphere on the ground. High-octane developments are coming in. We've just seen the bilateral meeting between Indian Prime Minister Narendra Modi and Chinese President Xi Jinping conclude. Erdogan has also arrived. That's not all. China has now reaffirmed its stance for the inclusion of Armenia into the SCO. Walk us through the latest developments on the ground.
Right, those were some one of the most important and eagerly awaited bilateral that happened between Prime Minister Narendra Modi of India and President Xi Jinping of China, and there were some important words that were exchanged in the opening remarks that were made by both the leaders, and talk about ensuring there was a multilateral there was a multilateral platform that was built to ensure the interests of all participating nations were safeguarded, was the need of the hour, is what Xi Jinping said. He also spoke about how India and China, which is the elephant and the dragon, need to work together, cooperate together to exist and mutually benefit from each other. Meanwhile, Prime Minister Narendra Modi also spoke about how the situation in terms of the relationship between India and China currently is on a positive ground, talking about how at this point along the line of actual control during disengagement that took place last year has been smooth and peaceful. And he has also spoken about how there is now a way forward for both countries to work together cohesively and cooperate with each other. So these were some of the salient points of the two leaders meeting. Of course, there is going to be the Ministry of External Affairs that is going to be releasing a detailed account of what exactly happened during that 1-hour meeting. There's going to be a press briefing later in the night. But before that, there are a flurry of activities taking place. In fact, we're getting to know just now that the Tajikistan president, who's also part of the 10-member SCO summit, has finally arrived. He's one of amongst the last of the heads of states to arrive here in Tianjin for the event, for the SCO summit, and which then now concludes the arrival of the leaders, 24 of these countries, which include the member nations, which include the dialogue partners, heads of the international organizations, they all have congregated over here for this 25th year of the SCO summit that is being organized in Tianjin. Meanwhile, yes, there are other bilaterals that are also going to happen in the course of the day, because up until from now onwards, 2:30 p.m. local time, up until 7 p.m. is the time period between which there is a likelihood of more bilaterals to take place. 7 p.m. local time, which is going to be about 4:30 p.m. Indian time, is when the SCO official reception is going to be hosted by the President of China. That's when all the leaders are going to congregate under one roof. We are at the media center of the SCO summit, and right next door is the official venue of the SCO summit, where all the leaders are going to be congregating. Just a while ago, we had the assistant to the president of Azerbaijan who took a round, who came to the media center, spoke to select a few media agencies, and talked about the strong bilateral ties between China and Azerbaijan, and talking about how there has been an increase in trade vis-a-vis Azerbaijan opening markets for Chinese goods to enter into the territory. So these are the developments. We have gotten to know that the Turkish president has also arrived just a while ago. No clear indication as to if there are any other bilaterals that are taking place besides the one that has already gotten over between Prime Minister Modi and Xi Jinping. But I'll keep you updated as and when we get more information.
Indeed, Megha, thank you so much for joining us live from the ground, bringing us all of this information